Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to Amazing ATS, where a real trucker meets the virtual roads. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday, and probably the biggest news today, we did get the release date of Iowa along with the video trailer. Iowa is going to be releasing in 2 weeks on July 10th. Projected cost is going to be the same like all the others with the exception of Texas, $11.99. And I mentioned on Sunday that we were going to be running this truck today because it is updated in the 155 open beta. And as you can see there, we are running a single stack. Big Dub, Jim, Randy, how's it going today, guys? And right now I am sitting here in Bakersfield, California. Our load today is office supplies going over to Ardmore in Oklahoma. And if you checked out the blog yesterday, they did announce the Project Route 66 rework. So that's going to be touching along basically all of Route 66. So we're going to get a lot of work done on Interstate 40 here in Arizona and around Albuquerque and things like that. Underneath the hood of the truck today, we are running a DD15 at 505 horsepower, and of course we are running our 18-speed transmission. And let's go ahead and hop into the interior here. And this is one of the new interiors. It's the same as the 2019. It is the midnight black interior. And we've also got our classic gauges, no digital dash, but if you did want to run this in a digital dash, you do have that ability. So without any further waiting here, let's go ahead and get the truck fired up and let's do some trucking. Ask SCS their dub because I have no idea. Now, hopefully we don't have any problems with train crossings. I am running better flare still, but also Chris Emblem updated his railroad crossing mod from the workshop, and I do have that enabled, but I have not tested it out. So hopefully we've got the flares working on the crossing gates. Yeah, if they didn't include Iowa 80 in the Iowa DLC, Quente, the community would be going ape crazy. That's a nice way to put it. It's just like Wyoming got, when we found out at first that Yellowstone was not going to be in Wyoming, the community threw a huge uproar. And so they did go ahead and add that in. And then we started complaining that there was no Cody. Guess what they did? They threw in Cody for us. So the community they do listen to the community. It's need to be done in a respectful manner though.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
Now I am running the plain Jane. I'm not going to say plain Jane. That's the wrong word. I am running the SCS dry van, but I've also got an included mod from the workshop, the trailer reworked, enhanced, or whatever from Polyverse Studios. So that's why we've got rub rails on the side. And they've also got more realistic lighting nodes compared to what SCS does also. So very minimal lighting on that trailer today.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Hey, Cresting, what's going on? Great to see you. Unfortunately, nothing in the sleeper today. It is the driver suite that is back there. And one thing that I had to do today, because we're running a Freightliner, I did pull the wheel and rim mod out of one of my John Ruda mods. We had to put the good old Alcoa directionals on. California currently. Bakersfield. And apparently, I already had the game launched. A open beta update just came out just probably about 10 minutes ago. Well, needless to say, I was not going to shut down the game just to get the open beta update. So I am not running the latest version of the open beta. So no big deal. It's just fixes for areas that we're not going to be going through.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Way to go, AI. Now I gotta try to get over here within the next couple of lights. They came up so fast. Yeah, I can definitely do that, Quente. So one thing that I am running is CAS came out with a realistic torque and physics mod. So my drive shaft torque, I don't think it's here, or is it? No, I think that's in gameplay. Yeah, so I'm running 100% on the drive shaft torque. Hey, Rizm, how's it going? Great to see you. Yeah, we're going to try not to do that today, Cresting.
turn left.
Oh yeah, we'll be in 2 weeks. We definitely will be trucking through Iowa. That's almost a guarantee since it's releasing on a Thursday. Hey, Bobo. Really, four-wheeler? Are you gonna come, or are you gonna be an idiot and sit beside me? If I get a car that is riding beside me and not speeding up or slowing down or whatnot, I will actually scoot over, depending on what lane that I am in, to make them slow down so I can then get over. Yep, new Volvo came out last year. I've only seen a handful of them on the roads here. So that truck is coming to the game. It's already been teased. 579 Next Gen is also coming. W990. We've got the Peterbilt 389 rework coming. Preferably that will be with a tuning pack. And there's a lot of work in the pipeline. We just need to be patient and wait for SCS to release it. It looks kind of neat. At the Mac Pioneer launch event, Oscar and Mark were there. So that, I'm going to say, is a very good sign that we are going to be getting the Pioneer sometime. I am not sure about the new Anthem that was, what was that? Was that launch event earlier today? I have no idea. I know they put a timer up on the website a couple of days ago. Hey, James. So what I'm thinking when it comes to the Pioneer and the redesigned Anthem, the Pioneer is going to be the over-the-road, to whereas the Anthem is going to be between your over the road and your, say, like your construction and things like that. So I see a lot of Mack Anthems around me, but they're in day cab configurations. So think of the Anthem as like a regional truck. All right, and that issue is still not fixed, going over bridges and the mirrors darken. Really comfortable seats, huh? Well, the only reason that may happen, Randy, is because Mack and Volvo are basically now underneath the same brand, and Volvo has really comfortable seats. Hey, Clintus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream today. Doing awesome like a possum, staying out of the humidity outside. Yep, it's pretty oppressive over in New York City, Philadelphia. That big old 95 corridor. Hotter than can be. And nighttime temperatures, since there's so much concrete over there, really does not cool down much. So they're probably mid 80s to low 90s for low temperatures. Unless you have AC, you are not sleeping in that warmth. Yeah, over the weekend it was 100 here, and Saturday night the low temperature was 85 degrees. Oh, and after Sunday, I did turn fatigue simulation back on. So we've got just under 6 hours to drive, so that puts us stopping 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's actually not a bad truck. You can have digital mirrors or not. I'm running the digital mirror version today. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, yeah, you got two mirrors that you can see there. Well, I understand that. What I more like with digital mirrors is kind of like what Peterbilt came up with, and even the Kenworth, that they have the mirror right, the camera right in the mirror itself on the bottom, instead of being up on the top of the cab in the Cascadia. Cannibal, what's going on today? Bye-bye, California. Hello, Arizona. I'm not going to go too crazy here. I believe there is a chicken coop coming up. Yep, there's the way station sign. Oh, hey, Bob. Thanks for giving me the green light. Now, one thing that from what I've read, when SES announced the Route 66 rework, it made some of the fanboys extremely upset. And it's like, really? You're complaining about free rework content. A lot of the fanboys wanted the I-80 corridor done. Well, they apparently did not read the blog, but it said there are other reworks already in progress. They have just not been revealed to us as of yet. And this is what the fanboys do. And there are quite a few of them. I understand why SES is reworking Route 66. Project Road Trip is going to be one of those reasons. And then also Illinois coming out next year, we get the completion of Route 66. So they want to get it reworked. Hey, David, how's it going today? And I would imagine with the Route 66 rework that they're finally going to fix the musical road in Albuquerque too, because that has not worked for a little bit. And then also, if you guys notice the time of the year, Iowa, July 10th. we still have a whole another 6 months of the year. So 2025, the first year that we are getting 3 states, you can bank on Louisiana either in November or December later on this year. Haven't downshifted yet. We're still in the torque curve, so there's no reason to do it. There we go. Now we're starting to pick up some speed here. I can see that right in the RPM gauge. I just ticked off a bunch of four-wheelers behind me, but do you think I care? Nope. In real life or the game cresting? Oh, in the game, I love going through Colorado. I mean, that's now several years old and still looks great. In real life, I actually enjoy going through Missouri. Exactly right, David. Now, they did screw up in Missouri a little bit. Kansas City, I'm not sure why they've got 45-mile-an-hour areas on Interstate 29 and 35 down there, I believe. Those are not there in real life, so I have no idea why they did that in the game. Hey Noah, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. So it does kind of make me wonder with the Route 66 rework, are they going to throw in Winslow? Some of the images that they showed on the blog were in Winslow. We know Flagstaff is getting reworked, and we know that Kingman is going to be reworked. Because right where we are now, this Interstate 40 did swallow up a whole lot of Route 66 here along the southern United States, so yeah, there's no way around it. They're not going to run 66 on the side of 40 because 40 is 66. For those new to the stream, if you are curious what I use to play the game with and my computer specs, those are listed below the live stream. Just click on more and you'll be able to see it. Alright, we've only got a couple hours left to drive, so I'm thinking either stop, probably we're going to stop in Gallup for the night. That's if I can make it. If I don't think I will make it, we'll stop in Holbrook. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna actually be able to get to Gallup. I think we're gonna have to stop in Holbrook. Is that temperature gauge right? 67 here? Wow. All right, I'm just going to take a look here. Let's see. We've got a truck stop up there. Otherwise, we have nothing. So, yeah, we need to stop here in Holbrook. We definitely cannot get to Gallup. All right.
Navigation resumed.
Hey, Austin, how's it going?
Navigation resumed. Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Oh, be quiet, Miss Google. I know where I'm going.
Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around. Navigation resumed.
Oh, I guess I had to go in the other way. Guess what? I don't recommend that you guys do this. We're cutting through. Yep, I'm a boneheaded trucker. Oh, the menu disappeared. Are you kidding me? Darn it. Got to pull forward just a little bit here. There we go. Okay, my camera speed was way too high. Oops. I had some rain earlier. Nothing bad. And as you can see there, we've got over a half tank of go juice, so we are not going to be getting any.
Navigation resumed. Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Really, AI? You had the right of way, but you're gonna sit there? I'm not even up in the intersection either. Idiot. Crossplayers, thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it. Oh, yep, awesome. That's a very interesting vehicle to look at. I thought that was in 154, but if it was, they did remove it, but it's back in. Oh, and hey, guess what? We're going east, which means we're going to get an awesome looking sunrise. Wow, how about that? Those two AI exited pretty good. They didn't slam on their brakes and then get over.
Navigation resumed.
If they rework the AI, hopefully that will be fixed. Yeah, you'll see me a lot of the time. If I see a car on an exit ramp or get on ramp and I can get over, I am going to get over so that way I don't have to worry about them crashing into me. As we are about halfway through, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you are not, leave a thumbs down, because you know about me, feedback, it is important. And if you like what you're seeing and you're already not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And since I am going east, I am going to hit the musical road just so you guys can hear how it currently sounds. And that is one thing that kind of really needs fixed, because it doesn't sound anything like it's supposed to. What is the AI doing up here? I've never seen him normally jam up both lanes like this unless there's a truck in the left lane who decides, oh, hey, I'm going to do a rolling roadblock. Yep, and that's exactly what's up there. 2 lumber trucks. Oh, I've never done that either, Austin. Probably never will. Hey, Bob, where are we at? Oh, I was just gonna have you say Elba Quaqua. I can. IT. There you go, Randy. All but cracky. Oh, did they add on to Route 66 down there? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look at my other profile. Right now I am on my beta testing profile, which basically is running mods, and I don't care. They're stable, they're not causing any issues. Alright, in the musical road, once we get over there, we're going to have to accelerate up to 45 pretty quickly. So that is my goal. And then hit that right from the start and hear how awful the musical road currently does sound. Yeah, you guys can hear that. That did not sound very good whatsoever. So hopefully that is fixed with the Project Route 66 rework. Alright, we've got 5.5 hours left to drive, so where is that, 10? Puts us 3:30 at the latest or so? Yeah, that sounds about right. So we're just going to round it back to like 3 o'clock. Oh, now he decides to speed up. What a, where's my moron button at? Come on, KW. Grab a gear and get your butt going. Hey, Riley. Yep, that is, I'm saying November, December for Louisiana. But yeah, probably it could be October or even November. Oh, next year that we know of for sure is going to be Illinois and South Dakota. I'm probably going to guess after the Louisiana team, I'm going to take a good guess. They're either going to go to like Minnesota or South Dakota. And then the Iowa team did move to South Dakota. Oh, they definitely will, Jim. 3 states this year. So if you guys watched the video trailer for the Iowa DLC, they did show Iowa 80, but they called Iowa 80 the greatest SCS truck stop ever or something like that. Some weird name, but I know that there's going to be a mod out there that is going to switch that over to Iowa 80, and it's probably going to be MLH's Real Company mod, because that is its own separate model, so that can easily be done. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, emergency passing lane. I was looking down on my fuel gauge and looked up and saw that. It's like, yep, I'm not running into them at all. Four-wheeler, are you serious? Thank you. See, that's why you need to drive defensively, and that's why they put the shoulder there. Just kidding, of course. That's all my fault. That's also one of my quality of life mods, Riley, but during open betas and whatnot, I normally do not run it. Alright, this load is due sometime tomorrow. Okay, so we got plenty of time, really. Alright, so 3 hours left to drive. Actually, that puts us 4:30. Okay, we need to stop by 4 then. No, they are not going to be skipping Nevada. The Route 66 rework is just encompassing Route 66. There are other teams that, if you read the blog, that there are other projects in the works. They're just not ready to reveal them as of yet. You know what I think is really going on with why we have not gotten DX12 as of yet? Because SES is working on console versions of both ATS and ETS2. I'm going to surmise here, when we get DX12 on the PC version, that's when the game is going to release on console. And so I kind of think consoles are holding up the development for the PC version for DX12. That's just my opinion. Hey, Pilot Bro, I am doing great. I'm actually having no problems with the beta. The only thing that I know of on the beta so far is people who are on 40 series graphics cards are getting a lot of stuttering. That is a card issue. It is not a game issue. Or it could be a game issue, but most of it is because of the 40 series cards themselves. And you can squarely blame that right on NVIDIA. Oh, I don't think we're going to get the new Anthem Pioneer this year. That is, I think, is going to be next year. The trucks that we can see this year is a 389 rework, 579 next gen, and probably the new VNL. But that is cutting it because they teased all three of those on the Christmas stream last year. And you have to remember, the vehicle team does encompass coaches and now Project Road Trip. So, Pavel said that there's going to be no delay for the actual game development itself. Well, I do sure the hell hope they hired a bunch of vehicle artists, because that's the team that is making those vehicles. There's like a 5-page bug thread on the SES forums, and everyone who is having stuttering issues, most of those are running 40 series graphics cards. And what they did with the W900 for what SES did, that is coming for the 389. So expect a complete rework of the truck and a tuning pack. I can almost guarantee that tuning pack is coming. Because when they do the 389 rework, we are getting the 389X also. So the 589, if they do that together, because it's really basically the same truck, just some changes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Could it? Yes. Do I think so? No. Alright, we definitely need to find a spot to park, and we just went right by a Resteria too. Darn. Well, let's take a look. How far up do we need to go? Oh, sweet. We'll go right here. Perfect. Thank goodness we got those. Or do we go all the way up to the rest area, the Welcome Center in Oklahoma? I don't know if we can get there in an hour. I think we should be able to. Let's go to the way station and Welcome Center. Wait, never mind. We're not going to the way station. We're going to go to the truck stop because we need go-go juice. We're now under a quarter tank.
Navigation resumed.
And knowing that my hometown and nothing like that is going to be in it, yeah, I'm not going to say I'm overly joyous that we're getting Iowa, because that is just going to make myself be kind of like, what is a good way to describe it? Trying to think of what word that I can use. I don't want to set my expectations too high, so that way if something I don't like happens, it's like, it's really not gonna bug me.
Navigation resumed. Keep to the right, and then turn right. Navigation resumed.
Echo under the canopy works.
Navigation resumed.
Thanks for stopping in today, pilot.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Alright, we're going to call the walk around good because that's all that I can really do.
In 650 feet, turn left.
How's it going today, Wayne? Welcome to the stream. If you're coming to beg for someone to join you, sorry. I mean, I do my own thing with my own friends. I do not join random people's servers. Sorry. How's it going today, Jay? Great to see you again. So there, and I'm doing this here for a moment because we're not too far from where we're going. But in Nebraska, what they added US 20 and the town of Laurel. And was this over here before? I don't think this was, to be honest. I believe this corner was missing. At least, well, from here was up. But this was not here. This 275 and 20 and this 75. That's coming because of Iowa. So we may check out this route here once we get this load dropped off over here in Ardmore. Wow, look at that moon. And the 2024 Cascadia is not a bad truck. So since we're on the 155 beta, we're getting the midnight black interiors along with the analog dashboards. So we're running midnight black, digital mirrors, analog dash. There is a digital dash version for midnight black. I'm just running the analog today. If someone who is on 154 and you have a picture of the map of Nebraska, would you mind pulling that up? Because I do want to see what was, someone can tell me what was actually added. I still think it's at 75 north of Omaha up to US 20.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right. In 650 feet, turn left.
And I'm going to make that car stop. I can almost guarantee it. Yep. That's okay. Gives me time to go.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Welcome back, David.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Where is that helicopter at? Oh, right over there at the hospital. Duh. This is a Freightshaker. It's a 2024 Cascadia.
In 650 feet, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, where do they want this? Right over there. Okay. I am not going to be doing a blindside here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to pull off to the left up over here, and then we're kind of going to, at some of the other locations, we're just going to back the trailer around. But I do need room to my right in order to do this, so we're gonna have to be a little careful here. Are we gonna clear that pallet? Yes, we are. All right, cut it again. Hey, it almost looks like I know what the hell I'm doing. All right, we need to straighten up here a little bit. You can tell I'm gonna hit something there. Hospital is right around the corner. Hey, we can actually bump the dock too. Sweet! Alright, so I'm gonna bring up the world map again, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put myself north of Omaha. So, and then yeah, I don't think this was here previously, so I'm just gonna put a GPS marker there, and then we're gonna run up here, and I believe the little town of Laurel will be somewhere up in here. It's got to be, or this settlement is what SCS actually calls it.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Navigation resumed. You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, this is new. Alright, that's Sioux City and South Sioux City. That's going to be the Cloverleaf that we're going to come up to up here. So that's where you'll jump into Iowa and go into Sioux City. It is not, David. What the heck was that? There it is, 23 miles to Laurel. So that's going to be this area right here is where we're going to get Laurel. So it does look like there is a chicken coop there, or is it somewhere right along in here will be Laurel, Nebraska. Someone likes their collection of windmills. Really, I'm empty and I'm getting pulled in. Is Nebraska that hard up? My goodness. Yep, and I gotta go around. That is an exit only, I believe. I should have turned right at that cutoff there, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back up this road because it looked a little bit interesting. So is this Laurel? Yes, it is. Town with 972 people. Alright, but that is all the time that I do have for today. I do want to thank you guys for joining the stream and especially watching. If you did enjoy, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and leave a thumbs down. And like I said previously, if you're already not subscribed and you liked what you saw, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It is absolutely free. Have a great rest of your Thursdays, and remember, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.